Hey Fragrance family, I'm David and I'm a fragrance bro. Welcome to day 10 of Rose Month, and today I am reviewing Cartier's Declaration d'un Soir. There is a little bit of talk about this. I've seen it on some of the forums here and there, and it's definitely one I wanted to try out just because I haven't tried a lot of Cartier's fragrances. There's a couple that I don't like, but I haven't tried many of their fragrances. I know a lot of people do like that, and this is one of those fragrances that came up a few times when it was recommended to me for Rose Month. The original Cartier Declaration, or Declaration, was made by Jean-Claude Ellena, and everyone knows who he is. And this was made by someone else. I forgot the person's name. It's on Fragrantica anyway. And I do think that there's a little touch of Jean-Claude Ellena's aesthetic in this, and it is kind of on the more delicate side, even though I think that the original Declaration was old Ellena and not modern Ellena. Now, I'm kind of torn whether I think this is amazing or if I think this is baloney cologne. I'm probably on more the baloney cologne side. The reason I think it's a little bit amazing is because whenever I smell it, there's something that is really intoxicating about it. It really grabs me whenever I smell it. The rose is there, but it kind of almost comes off kind of figgy in a way, almost like fig leaves. It has this real fresh greenness to it, and that's the other thing. I'm kind of finding that the fresh rose scent is unavoidable. It might just be because it's floral. It's easier to pair up with fresher scents, as the rose probably shines more in those compositions. But I just want some other deeper ones and a little bit more variety than just fresh. Even though I do like fresh scents, I just want a little bit more variety. It's blended very well, and it's very balanced, but it's weird. And it's nice all at the same time. It's kind of a weird mix. It's almost like a backhanded compliment. You don't know whether it's offensive or meant to be encouraging in some way. So I don't know how to take this. The rose is there, but I can't really say that it's dominant. I really smell a lot of cardamom, pepper, and sandalwood in this, and then there is some rose in there, and then there's some caraway in the far distance, especially when you bury your nose in it. It has this greenness about it, and it almost smells figgy, and it almost smells citrusy in some ways, which I find really interesting. I do like that about that. As it dries, it retains that weird greenness about it. But then it becomes a little bit more musky, and then it still is clean throughout, but it loses that figgy, citrusy overtone that I could smell at the beginning, and that was what I thought made it the most interesting. Performance on this was great. It was fantastic. It lasted a long time. Most of it was that dry down that I didn't care for as much, but that lasted a long time. My wife was a little bit on the fence about this. I think she did like it. At first she didn't like it, and she thought it was really weird. She said, "Why do you think I like that?" But when I tried it to her later, she actually did like it. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Overall, the scent is very fresh, green, and spicy. I don't think it's something to write home about, but I do think it's okay. I think it's something for someone, just not me. It's not a rose-dominated fragrance, and I think it's okay, but it's just not my thing. So that's my declaration. I'll call this review done. That was terrible. Sorry. See you tomorrow.